If you are having trouble communicating with your spouse, your partner, I just want to offer you a couple of things. First off, listening is not the same as relating to what someone says. So let me give you an example. It is a very human thing that when someone relates something to you and it evokes in you a response where you had a similar situation, it's very, very common and makes a lot of sense in the way that we are human to want to show that person that you understand and empathize through adding your own story to the conversation. That is not listening. And that's probably not what that person has asked for, unless they specifically asked you for feedback. That's one thing. So, listening, taking it in, giving them the space to put all that they want to say, and then asking if they want feedback, otherwise, just absorbing. Now, if this person is talking about something that has to do with you, it's very hard not to take that personally, get triggered, want to defend. I'm asking you to take a step back. And especially if you set this at the outset of the conversation, if there's something semi serious to discuss, lay out the ground rules. Say, listen, I'm looking to just express myself. I'm not looking for some testimony. I'm not even looking for feedback. I really am just looking to be heard. And that will go a long way because now you've set out what you need. And then if they can't fulfill that, that's a different conversation, but you've made it clear. Because again, I think most people default to that only to show you that they've been listening and that they really feel like they can empathize with you. The second thing is what I want to add to that is let's say that after listening to someone, you ask if they'd like feedback, especially if it's something that's interpersonal, and they say yes. What I suggest that you do before you offer your opinion or certainly your anecdote, really try not to do that. It's such a habit that we all do. But what that does is it basically makes you the center of the conversation and you're supposed to be the vessel to hear. You're not supposed to turn it around. Oh, well, it was like this for me. No, that's not like, let's talk about you. What do you think of my dress? That is not what this conversation is supposed to be like. So really try to refrain putting in your own perspective from your point of view. But what it can be really constructive is, I just want to be clearer about our communication. Here's what I heard. I heard you say this. I feel like you feel this. Now, that person can say, no, 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 you're misconstruing. What I mean is this. Does that make it a little clearer? And then again, you say back, well, here's what I'm hearing from you. And I'm telling you that that will clear up. So you're setting the parameter for the conversation of your expectations and your desires. And then you're also asking your partner it's called active listening, as they use that technique to basically told you what they've heard so that you can make sure that you're perfectly on the same page and clear. So these are two things that I really try to use. Listen, I'm human. I start being like, I know just what and I try to draw back. Or I'll say, listen, do you want feedback? Or do you just need me to listen as they kind of start to roll? Because again, then you're setting yourself up to, first of all, not be disappointed as the listener or the speaker, and you're providing what they really need from you. And real human communication that way and that kind of connection is rare because most people are waiting for their chance to talk. They're not really listening. And increasing your listening skills and being super present when someone is speaking is an amazing capability. It's something that I practice working on every single day. And that is what I offer you today. And I will see you tomorrow.